Oh God, I'm coming. It's either Jesus Christ or a crackhead. There's no in between.
The gun. Get the gun. What's the ingredients of a bomb is not illegal, but when you put them together, guess what happens?
I didn't know this existed. Drop watermelon candy. Slap
Grab
the shit
him.
out you.
Grab him, Ken. Grab him.
What up? Welcome back to Drink Hub. See, I ain't fuck up like some people did.
Oh.
Welcome back, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe on the videos. Subscribe to the channel. Let people know what you're seeing today, man. What you seeing this whole time with Drink Hub, the fucking growth, because we grew a lot.
We have.
It's crazy right now.
I got today like a notification like some old like reels that we took like from season 1 when we were not on camera yet, but some of the videos we had like in the old place with the table and shit. I was like, man,
We chased after that ice cream truck.
we did.
We did taste of the ice cream truck after we recorded.
Those are good times.
So it was good times.
Yep.
But yeah, so today's episode is gonna be a little special. We're gonna talk about all this crazy shit that's going on in Florida right now. Florida's crazy right now. There's a bunch of shit going on with guns, thievery, heat. Not the Miami Heat, but heat.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna have Florida Man with Gio,
Yes, sir.
and we're gonna talk about yours truly, the
Kevin's story.
boy. Y'all gonna learn today.
Wow.
The fuck?
Look at this, Kevin's story. All kinds of ruckus happening in this apartment.
All right, yeah. Reggie, what are we drinking today?
Woo! Let's see. We got Bacardi, 8 Reserve.
Fancy shit for my day, you
Reserva
know.
Ocho.
Yeah, talk about me. So we gotta drink some
Rare
high class.
gold rum. Kevin, you ain't rare, bro. All right.
One of a kind, nigga.
Here we go. But this is it's pretty fire, man. I think it's Bacardi can never really fuck up. Bacardi's shit's always good. You know?
Yeah,
Shout out to
something clutch.
Bacardi. Y'all can sponsor us because we'll drink this forever and ever. You know? But yeah, we're having it with some ginger ale.
Why do we do this in these cups?
I don't know. I was kind of pre-gaming and then this is how it just turned out.
Shout out to the plastic.
Cheers.
Can't say no to the red solo cup.
And the red solo's a staple, Kevin. That's classic. All right?
Yeah, we drink a high class though. We should have got the glasses.
You know we should have. But
It's good.
oh.
remember it's an 8-year-old. It's meant to be sipped, not
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't-
like chugged.
Yeah, it's not like it's good. I'm not denying it, but
Okay.
it's hard for me to not say no to Oak Heart. You know, I'm a big fan of that Bacardi Oak Heart, bro.
Okay.
You know, but it's got a little bit of spice to it.
You should have had it on the rocks just by itself.
Hell no, I can't do that.
It's grown man shit. You're not ready.
My throat can't handle it. You know.
All right. So Florida. Let's start off with this gun law.
Starting
If you guys-
July 1st.
It's about to
Well, it
be-
happened.
It already started.
Well,
Yeah, it already happened.
as
As of July 1st.
July
It's
1st.
about to be the wild, wild west in Florida.
You can now legally conceal carry a weapon, being ages over 21. You have to still be 21.
You said it's 20. Okay.
Still have to be 21.
Anyway,
But you can legally, without a license, conceal carry.
You know what's crazy that I'm surprised like not a lot of stories haven't like come out yet so far about people wilding out.
because it's bubbling.
You know?
already.
Because I feel like now maybe it's because like it's the norm now that people can carry. It's not gonna be a big deal.
I mean, you still have to wait a waiting period.
You still all right? So I mean, you can open carry. Buying a gun isn't as easy as when you have it. The license, you can't just buy the gun and you go walk out with it. You still have to go through the process, and it takes some time. So they're probably in that process right now. So that's why you probably haven't heard anything.
Are there limitations as to what kind of guns you can't buy?
There's never been a limitation on what kind of gun you can buy. You could always have bought a gun
No,
without
like
a license.
any gun.
Well, okay. Well, technically, you can't buy.
Can I get a sawed-off shotgun?
Here we
Yes, you can buy a sawed-off shotgun.
think he's
No, but
playing
it's
Gears of
assault,
War.
semi automatic rifles. You can't. Those are illegal. You can't have an
Not
automatic
automatic,
rifle.
but semis you can. Semi-automatic you can.
It's a gray area, but yes.
okay.
But automatic rifles, no, you can't have automatic rifles. Anything that can shoot in bursts, you can't really do that, even with a license. Technically, no silencers. That's illegal.
That's messed up.
All right.
Why? Who are you
I'm
trying to
trying to be
kill?
like Goldeneye, man. I'm trying to,
He's trying to come in like
yeah, it's sneaky.
real quick. Nobody can hear me.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't have any guns, but if I were to get a gun, I want people like to, if somebody comes to my house, I don't want to wake everybody up.
I got guns.
No. If you know my guns are loud and proud. So you come in the house, or you gonna
Yeah.
and then that's it.
You know what? Let me see. I still got the video of when my sister shot that gun.
Oh,
Yeah, shooting range. She got so scared.
So we took Gio's sister, listened to the shooting range for the first time. And she was first time shooting a gun. She shot my handgun. It was a 40 caliber.
She was like,
And she wasn't ready for the recoil of that gun.
Yeah.
And it hit her. Like she literally shot it. It looked like it was about to fall out of her hand, and she turned back and put the gun down. She's like, no.
She's like, nope, not doing that.
Can't remember when I outshot you guys at the range.
Wow.
Or how
here we
my
go.
aim is so lethal.
Reggie,
All right,
I'm so lethal. It's
Reggie
crazy.
did this 1 in a million shot.
No.
and
When I
never
won in a
did it
million,
again.
nah.
He literally turned around, bang, and hit, and then
I'm
and
trying
then,
to just let people know that.
and then he never, and then every other shot up again.
Nah,
just
I'm always
worked.
watching. It makes people know that.
What's the term? The sun shines in a dog's ass every once in a
Nah,
while.
never. Just let people know that.
Because it's never happened again.
Not because I stopped shooting after that. I'm never going back. That's the best, you know. But yeah, I mean, the range is always fun too, man. I do want to go again.
I got guns.
Do you?
Right
Here
here,
we go.
Papa.
Here we go.
So, are you guys? So you both of you don't have your concealed.
No.
I want to get one.
Are you gonna get? Oh, you're concealed, or you're just gonna get the gun? Well, you don't need the concealed anymore.
No,
so.
I want to do it correctly. I want a concealed weapons
Uh-huh.
permit, and I would like to own a gun. I used to have one. I sold it.
I mean, there's still benefits of having it
I need
concealed.
that one.
Because, it's only in Florida that should, and Texas. It was only in Florida and Texas that should go through. Well, there's other states that probably too, but your concealed weapons permit in Florida works in a lot of other states too.
Uh-huh.
You just having a gun in Florida doesn't mean you can have a gun anywhere else.
True.
So like, just because you have it and want to walk around in Florida doesn't mean you can drive to another state and you won't get fucking arrested.
Here's what worries me is you have people like, let's say for example, right? You have the people who don't know shit about the law, and they automatically think, oh, I don't need a concealed weapons permit. Now I'm gonna carry one, and they don't know any rules. They don't know you still can't just shoot somebody, or you still can't even do anything. Even if you do something in self-defense, you're still gonna have to answer in court. Like you can't just be like, yeah, self-defense.
You can't brandish. I forgot how to say that word. But basically, like show off your gun to like intimidate somebody. That's illegal. So
imagine
PSA guys, if you're gonna have a gun without the license and you didn't go through the classes, you can't show off your gun to try to scare somebody.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to jail.
With all the road rage in Miami, bro, everybody's gonna pull that out left and right. With everything, with the shit that we've seen go down in some of these clubs and shit, the motherfuckers are gonna find an excuse. I know you can't bring a gun to a club. People will probably find a way to do it anyway. I don't know what the bar one is.
Have you ever had to?
The cowboy rule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at a bar.
Yeah, you're not supposed
That's
to.
an old cowboy
yeah,
rule, yeah.
you're not supposed to sit at the bar.
Technically.
While you're under the influence, I guess. So it is.
Wait,
We got
technically.
Have you ever, owning guns? Have you ever like travel outside of the state? Because I know like if you go out of the state, you have to declare it. If you fly,
Have I ever traveled out of state with my gun?
yeah.
No,
No?
I've never traveled out of the state.
But
with my
after
gun.
the process, you have to declare it if you fly. I think. Or,
Flying, yeah, you have to check it in, and you have to obviously have the magazine separated. Bullets
obviously.
separate. You have to put a lock through the gun,
Uh-huh.
through the cylinder, basically, and have the key separated. But no, I've never traveled with my gun.
What's the difference between like if you were to drive across?
You just have to know the state laws in each state and where you have to keep it and how you have to conceal it or
Okay,
whatever.
so
That's
it's not-
really it.
It's not a big deal.
So like obviously I'm from New York, so you can't have it. You
can't take
couldn't
it.
have a gun in New York. You can have one now, but your Florida license doesn't work in New York.
You can have a gun out in New York.
Yeah, it's a whole process, but
something.
the Florida license doesn't work in New York.
Uh-huh.
But if you have a gun and you're driving to New York, you can't stay the night in New York with a gun.
You
have
can
to-
drive through and come out.
You have to drive through it.
Okay. Okay.
Except Long Island.
Don't,
Long
don't
Island
try to stop and take.
What do you
take a
mean? Long
piss.
Island's part of New York. You can.
Yeah, but Long Island you can have a gun. So just
Oh well. Stay in Long Island, Kevin. There you go.
nobody wants to stay in Long Island.
Hey,
Be-
some of my family grew up in Long Island, Kevin. Okay. Shout out to Fallon Avenue back in the day. That was the time, Kevin. I
Kevin
used to
does
love going to
not
New York.
seem excited to talk about Long Island. Like, he's looking like you're just.
He's just mad because you know what?
Nobody cares about Long Island.
It should honestly it should be like another borough. It's
Shut up.
It's that good.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's better than Staten Island. It's better than Staten Island.
That's not saying much.
But next year it could have been replaced. They could replace Staten Island.
And then Staten Island people gonna beat you up. Remember?
You don't know nobody from Staten Island.
You damn right. I don't know. Anybody from Staten Island. I'm not taking a ferry to go meet somebody.
You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna get on a motherfucking ferry to go to these motherfuckers.
All right.
Kevin feels so disrespected. I will not step foot on this
If
ferry.
you guys do get a gun, just
Be safe. Learn
safe and
learn the laws.
Yeah,
And don't get on the Staten Island ferry.
yeah. Just proceed with caution, guys. You know, just we don't want to see anybody we know end up on some shit.
Unless you want to be on Florida, man.
Well,
Easy way to get on
what else,
camera.
man?
What's the next thing we're talking about?
The TSA,
TSA.
bro.
Oh yeah, it was crazy so if you guys haven't heard the story about the TSA, there was 3 TSA agents who got arrested for stealing
Jacking people's shit.
It's crazy because I could have been a TSA agent. I was literally this close.
I know what happened.
I got another job.
They found out he stole before.
No, stop. First of all, they still texting me till this day. They still message me, hey, you still interested in the job? I'm like, I turned you guys down a year ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah.
Did they say what they stole?
I didn't fully read it, but it was a bunch of people's things. So I wouldn't say they said what they stole,
Yeah.
but it was like from a bunch of people's
That's
stuff.
fucked up, bro. See, they be checking your shit.
TSA makes money.
Huh?
Like you don't make a lot of money, but you make money, and then it's the benefits. Why would you even risk that for that shit?
Because Kevin, sometimes people want more, man. People just want more. You have it all, but you feel like you don't.
But you don't think somebody's gonna see that you took something out there?
Yeah, like, I'm like,
they packed their bag.
I put it through, and they come back and it's like, nigga, where's my shit? Like,
Where's my Rolex?
yeah, that's sad.
I don't know, but I feel like they just got caught. I feel like people be stealing a bunch of shit from the goddamn fucking.
You're saying it's not the first time.
I guarantee
They
you
just
it's not
happen
the
to get-
first
yeah.
time, bro.
I could agree. They probably have people that.
But
that take-
do it the right way. You lose their person's bag, then you sell it.
quick, get on the flight. Oh, the bag didn't
The
make
bag
it.
didn't make it, and then you,
Quick tip if you don't
then
know.
then you pay them whatever the bag was in the bag,
value of the
value of the
bag,
bag,
yeah.
and then
Wow.
then you sell it.
Do it the right way. He said, you have to go away, lose the bag. Jesus.
Hey,
You know they actually sell lost luggage.
In what sense? Like
Like-
a pre-made bag, I
No,
guess?
no. So all right. So like when baggages get lost or
Yeah.
they get unclaimed, there's an auction, and
Or like somebody's lost stuff.
and you can buy it. They auction off the bag and you can buy it.
What the fuck? I show up to the auction. Nigga, that's my stuff. They go, how do you know? There's a picture of me in the bag.
yeah, but it's mine now.
Mm.
Yeah.
I bought this.
That's
Fine,
weird. Yeah,
dude.
like I've.
I mean, it's same thing like when you have like those shed or was it shed? No, like those
Storage units.
Yeah.
and they auction them off.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
don't
I'm
claim
a
it.
firm
Yeah.
believer in finders keepers.
I guess.
So you're a Christopher Columbus ass nigga.
Yeah.
Wow. Shame on you.
If I find $1 on the floor, I'm taking that shit, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
He found the whole country, and welcome to
He
India,
didn't
guys.
find. The
He didn't
country.
find it.
He didn't find the
Welcome
country.
to India, guys.
goes, "Holy
and
shit."
These are the Indians.
he
They're
goes,
like-
this shit looks cool.
They were like, no, man, we're not.
Hey, you want some gold?
Yeah. He's like, shut up, you're Indians.
Let's bring you some plagues.
Mm-hmm.
Come and get
Right.
sick.
They were savages back then. That's what they called them. Like, Indians.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, be careful of TSA guys. I guess. Well, they'll probably be strict as fuck now. Now.
So now we can get to the airport an hour earlier than what you were anticipating you were gonna get, because now it's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass to get through.
I got a story I found on Instagram
Which is?
earlier today. Have you heard of Cutler Ridge Laz?
Cutler
Ridge
Oh
Laz.
yeah, the bootleg looking DJ Laz.
Yeah.
I was about to say like you talking about like DJ Les.
Apparently, he accepted 15 years in that stabbing that he did.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going?
Wait, the Color Bay Laz?
Cutler Ridge Laz, a regular on Collin Sports. I guess he was a Miami Hurricane super fan.
I guess.
He's agreed with 15-year sentence. Apparently, he stabbed somebody over and over a dispute.
That's usually how stabbings happen, Gio.
Yeah, but like he's accepting his plea deal. Like he's
So
accepting 15
is
years.
he like popular because he's a fake DJ Laz? Is that why?
No, I think
No,
he's just
that's
well
the name they
known to
have.
be like a super fan for the UM.
There's
And
always
he's
something
been known
here
on
in
like
Miami,
Soup
Cam.
Sports Radio. There's always something going on in Miami.
Something in Miami, you know.
I don't even know who
Like
this guy
Uncle
was.
Luke. Uncle Luke's king of Miami.
When's the last time you seen Uncle Luke?
I mean,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did his time,
Alright.
Kevin. He did what he had to
Alright,
do, you
cool.
know. He did what he had to do. You don't see nobody. OG.
During a fight,
Where's
over
Grandmaster Flash?
it was over stray animals, and he
Nobody said he's the king of New York. Let's
he
put that one out there.
pleaded he pleaded self-defense, and they're like, no, you stabbed the dude over multiple times. So that's
There are
self-defense.
cases that you can stab somebody in self-defense.
That's a lot of stabbing, though.
I got a New York story about that actually too.
Oh, do tell.
Do you want to do it now or you want to do it later?
I would say it for the.
Let's put a pin on it. I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
Let's get into the Florida man.
No, wait.
What?
We got
What?
one more. We got one more.
The fucking, it's hot.
It's hot as shit, bro.
It's stupid hot here in Miami. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
In Florida in general.
It's not
but
only
Miami's
hot,
worse. Miami's
but
really
I feel
bad.
like it hasn't stopped raining.
No,
It's been on and off. It's been like weird, bro.
It rains in certain parts of Florida, and that's how Florida always is. But it's been hot, bro.
Like,
Bro,
every day.
we went to the park. What, like last week? We were there in Orlando.
Yo.
The week before.
We did go to Orlando, yeah.
It's like 93 felt like 100.
104.
Bro, it's fucking.
I'm sure it hit 100 earlier.
Bro, every day at work, I can log into my computer and the bottom it says heat advisory every fucking day, and I get a message in my heat advisory, no end in sight. They're like, come on,
No,
bro, that's
it's-
crazy.
Like, no, wait. Like, they're like,
it literally says,
you're fucked. Like,
it literally says heat advisory, no end in sight.
like, don't even expect it to cool off at night.
Yeah.
You better
Bro,
figure out how to
You,
turn that
all right,
AC
so
down.
if you guys seen, on the other day I posted on Instagram, it was 8 o'clock at night. It was 84 degrees.
Yeah.
Felt like 90 something. I was like, oh my god,
No,
bro.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, I
Honestly.
feel bad for whoever has their air conditioning broken.
You can get a fucking workout in at 10 p.m., bro.
Everybody's AC is breaking, bro. And my electric bill is crazy right now.
Yeah,
It's
man.
insane.
People gotta stay cool. It's hot. It's hot as shit. Like,
I shaked.
and not only the heat, but like they're talking about, like, we talking about the weather. They're saying that now that some of the, like, it's hurricane season coming up soon, but hurricanes are starting to develop like 90 days
But you know, because of the heat.
before the average. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Kevin, this is the end.
Well, time to get your Ritz crackers and
This
your salchichas.
is the end.
Because we're going to have to tumble down and put some boards over the window.
That's how like hurricanes form. Like well, same thing. Tornadoes. I'm assuming it forms the same way with the hot air and cold air like
Yeah.
mixing, and then
Science.
But it's been little signs of that for like past couple of years. Remember when it was like record freezing temperatures in like Texas and the Midwest?
yeah.
Like little shit that's gonna start happening. It's gonna be the fires in LA, the smoking from Canada. Little things.
I don't think that was.
I'm telling you.
The Canada smoke thing is still up for debate if that
Dry
was
season, bro.
It was dry season, but that's still up for debate if that was man or not.
It's gonna get hot, bro. It's gonna get stupid hot.
No, it's hot. It's been hot. I don't know.
You
Can
go
it
to
get,
your
can it
car,
get hotter?
like, walk to your car, and it's like you're sweating, bro.
Dude,
Can it get hotter? Nah, it cannot.
I have to thank the Lord. I have like a remote start, bro.
Yeah.
Because if I don't turn that on and I get into my car, oven.
Yeah.
And I have tints. Does nothing.
Bro, I remember
Does nothing. Cook.
when I had the Honda.
Yeah.
I used to have a metal shifter. I have a metal shifter now, but it's not as bad. I used to have like a
Metal, yes.
like a soft,
What
like
is
a shiny
incinerator?
metal shifter.
What is
And
incinerator?
when it was hot, I would grab that shit and that shit would burn my
Kevin's
hand.
like, Damn, that's it. What a time, Kevin. Why'd you sell the Civic? That was such a.
Because I got a BMW.
That was you could have had both. That was a timeless.
No,
Nah, the M1s were timeless, bro. That was a classic.
I couldn't take it anymore.
Kevin
'cause it
sat
was-
like the dash was the wheel was here, and Kevin would sit like leaned back. You couldn't even see, no sniper could kill Kevin for sure. Below the window, you just sat like behind here. What a time.
Bro, that shit was slammed as fuck.
Yeah, it was for real.
You ever feel those moments when you get into your car and it's so hot that you forget that your seatbelt's behind you? You put your elbow, you're like instant.
It's crazy.
Oh, see now.
In my car now,
My
no,
seatbelt's
it doesn't get that hot. One of my older when I had a Lexus,
Yeah.
that shit used to burn the fuck out of me, and that leather used to get really hot,
Yeah,
like burn
sticky.
my skin
Stick
hot.
to you, bro.
No, burn like when you first go into the
Yeah.
car and you sit and you wearing shorts and the leather burns your leg.
My booty. Bro, it's.
Can it get hotter, bro? I don't know. Like, imagine what you wake one day and it's like 105,
I mean, I saw
No,
a
no.
video.
110.
I saw
And
a
with,
video where
with
I
a
got fried chicken
65%
outside.
humidity, that's horrible.
People are
Bro.
frying eggs outside, dude.
No, it's
Like fully cooked eggs. Maybe you could fry a chicken outside, dude. Put a little oil on it.
I'm gonna throw. Sorry, this is a random topic. Did you guys see that they're gonna start approving the sale of like STEM created chicken, like lab
I
created
did see
chicken?
that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Californians and some of them West is starting to sell them in restaurants.
Keep an eye out, bro. Flanagan's chicken wings are gonna get cheaper now.
Just when you go buy chicken, just read the packaging, guys.
Poke it. If it
Speaking
feels
of the heat,
squishy.
turn on the AC because I'm getting hot right now. Hit the button.
Hit it the butt.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Hit that
Talking about heat, he's hot, bro. Talk about something.
He goes, "This is my house."
But yeah, no, the chicken shit is crazy. Like, do you guys like? I'm gonna ask you guys. Answer in the comments. Are you guys okay with eating that like lab grown chicken? Like, are you okay with eating that?
Now,
chicken?
here's my question: is it legit real chicken? Like,
No, it's lab grown. Like,
Right, but it's
no.
like they get the DNA of a chicken and they create chicken wings.
Huh?
Turn it on.
No, like turn the temperature down. That's what I meant. Yeah.
I
You turned it
calor.
off. I was gonna
Oh,
slap
no.
you if you turned it off. You know. We just talked about the heat. You turn off my AC.
Oh no!
70's good.
70 is good. Sure.
What's the ideal temperature?
That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, 72 is the norm.
72 is not my norm.
I
73
like
is my
putting it
norm.
like a 60 or
I used to be a 75. It was normal for me, but then it just got too hot, and then I can't do this anymore.
You know what, bro?
You know what, fuck this one
Fuck
again.
you. I'm gonna have to pay your bill, dog.
Will
No.
you approve eating?
No, absolutely not.
What if that's all they're selling in some restaurants? What are the price of chicken?
But what I'm
gonna go
trying
up,
to figure
Kevin?
out is it
The price of chicken's gonna go up.
are they growing this?
No,
out of
technically the price of chicken
DNA?
will go down because it's easier accessible. If you eat that chicken,
No,
if
you
you eat
want
that
real
chicken,
chicken, I'm saying if you want real
if
chicken.
you want real chicken,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll probably go up.
But like,
A lot of
they're
chicken
using
mixed in
they're
Hialeah.
using the DNA of chickens to create this chicken.
Yeah.
No,
But it's not like a full grown
It's not-
chicken. It's
yeah.
like pieces of the chicken.
Yes.
and just form like a 3D printer.
You know they have 3D
Yeah,
printed like beef.
Yeah, beef.
Yeah.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be like Star Trek, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fucking.
No, it's you know what it's gonna be like. Remember Spy Kids, where they put like this little thing and they put it in the microwave.
But that was a real Big Mac. That was a real Big Mac. That was just like
Full
dehydrated
McDonald's.
and then it just rehydrated. That was different. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't talk about-
3D
don't talk
3D
about
printed
Spy Kids.
tacos there, bro.
Well, we'll see.
I'd eat it.
Ew. Come on.
Jill will
man.
sample it.
I'll take a track at it. What about that that Burger King sandwich in Thailand?
Oh yeah, you seen that?
The cheese?
Yo, it's
20 pieces of cheese.
20 slices of American cheese, no meat.
That's
in
the real
between 2
cheeseburger.
buns.
That's how they promote it.
Cheese.
Yeah, and you can
It's a
see
grilled cheese.
and you can see that like not all the
It's not grilled.
not all
Not
the
even
cheese
grilled.
is
It's
melted.
cheese.
Sandwich.
It's cheese.
It's a cheese
Not all the
sandwich.
cheese is melted. It's just
No, it's
literally
the
like
slices
top
of
part.
cheese.
Yeah, that's a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
If you lactose, you can't eat.
Did you see McDonald's coming out with a wedding catering package?
You gonna do that?
$250.
Yeah, you got 100,
Actually-
100 burgers and 200 like nuggets.
I thought it was just all nuggets. There's burgers too.
No, there's burgers and nuggets.
Of wedding things. Did you see that thing I sent you on Instagram of the couple doing their wedding shoot in Flanagan's?
Oh, and Flanagan's, yeah.
Yo, what's happening?
engagement
bro?
photos.
What is that, man?
Yeah,
That's what they meant. That's probably-
You
That's
found
probably
love
right.
at Flanagan's and you're like, you know what? Let's put
probably-
these wedding
that's probably-
photos
First date. And stuff like
right
that.
behind
Yeah.
the big pecao right there.
It
Are we with
has
it, man?
sentimental value to them.
Yeah.
Do you think after that they got some free wings out of it?
Not free.
No.
No. Flanagan's is like, no.
No.
You still
but-
gotta, you can,
Wait till 10 o'clock. You
Yeah.
get a free picture.
They go, yeah,
Yeah.
you better come back and
Yeah.
we'll situate you with a picture. But I can't believe that,
I
bro.
just got real hungry for Flanagan's.
I'm out of here, though.
I'm hungry, bro. I haven't eaten since
Oh.
like
Drink some of that. You'll fill up.
like 8 hours ago. I haven't eaten.
Drink some of that. You'll fill up.
I get food on the way home.
Oh.
Flanagan's. You down, Joe?
Florida man, Gio.
He goes, Flanagan's guy.
I might be. All right. Florida man drinks bleach in courtroom after being found guilty of armed robbery.
How do you have bleach in the courtroom?
Good question. That is
Yeah,
a very good
how did
question.
he get bleach
How
in-
did how did he get bleach in the courtroom?
He told his, I know.
He had
I
a
got it.
little package.
I got it. He's like, if shit goes down, I'm just gonna go crazy right now. Just
He pleaded. That's the way to plead
Yeah,
insanity.
plead
I guess.
insanity, yeah.
Did he die?
No.
Okay, well, there we go.
But imagine that. You do whatever you can. You do whatever you can to just avoid that charge, man.
I've seen somebody drink bleach.
You see somebody drink bleach?
Yeah, I can't get into the details.
Are you talking about the story you told me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't get into the details of that story. But it is. You cannot be mentally stable to do it. When I seen it, you can't be mentally stable to do that. So I
Yeah,
understand.
but you know what's crazy, bro, is what attorneys were like, bro, do it.
I don't think the attorney was in on it, Gio.
I think they were. Because the way that they're talking about it
That's the way that's part of the case.
was like
Mistake.
they knew the attorney didn't really like go crazy. He was like,
He's
if,
like,
if he knew it was happening.
If all
I told you he was crazy. I told him
he goes,
later.
hey, listen. If all else, he had it. He had it in his pocket. The lawyer's like, if all else fails,
You chug this.
you know what to do.
Think about it.
And he
He's
goes-
like, look,
he's
you
like,
have nothing to lose.
Nigga,
You're
is this
gonna
bleach?
go to
He's like, is this bleach?
They go.
You wanna get fucked in the ass? Or do
You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
do you wanna get fucked in the ass? Or you wanna hug yourself? You choose.
You want to try out Clorox or you want to get fucked, bro? But like, imagine like that's. I don't know, dude. You could die from drinking bleach.
I mean, maybe it was
Yeah.
a little.
I mean, I don't think he had the jug, the whole jug of
No,
bleach.
he had a little red solo.
So
cup.
was he let go? Or was it like, oh, let's pump his stomach and be like, you're still going to jail?
Is he going to jail or he's going to the crazy house?
I have the thing here.
Mental institution. Which I feel like is the. I guess when you think about the lesser of two evils.
No,
Yeah.
everybody pleads insanity. If you don't
But I'm
plead
saying, would
insanity.
you rather be in a mental institution or rather be like in prison?
Here's the thing, though. So he did it after he was found guilty.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that,
Gio,
Gio.
that was there.
Yeah, but that's not how. Don't you have to plead insanity beforehand?
He pleaded insanity, and he was found guilty, and he said, "No, fuck this, I'm crazy.
I'm really crazy. You don't know how crazy I am.
Yeah.
I'm this crazy.
Yeah,
They don't say anything about pleading insanity.
Because you can get put into a mental asylum after.
you can. Yeah,
You don't have, like,
That's crazy, dude. Like, yo,
I wouldn't want that. I've never been to a
what
mental asylum,
sacrifice.
but it must be scary if you're not crazy.
you gotta keep the crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not crazy and to see the crazies,
I live with someone who
You have
should
to-
probably be in a mental
You have to talk to them. You have to like be around them in the because you remember there's like community time.
yeah, that is a scary.
That's a
or you risk going to prison with people that are gonna,
that
gonna fuck you in the ass.
Everybody's getting anything goes in prison. I guess people are not
Reggie, what would you do?
people are not fucking people in the ass.
Reggie, what would you
What?
do?
They're
Let's say,
not doing that.
they're not doing that.
No, they're not doing that.
what are you talking about?
That's-
That's prison shit.
Nah, bro.
Get out of here.
That's like
So the movies are all lies.
that's the '90s.
That's the
What's they
that's
doing?
the
So
90s.
what are they doing now? Hanging out?
Everybody's chilling now.
That's
Everybody-
the
you,
street.
you see the videos? There are videos of inmates. They're playing fucking basketball with each other and shit, recording and
Yeah,
shit.
and then the winner gets to get fucked. I don't understand why you're so confused.
Yeah, the ones that playing basketball is fine. It's the ones you don't see. That's not fine.
Yeah. Was the interview with they had with where they said Rocky talking about everybody was slipping over semen in the shower?
What?
Did you see that interview?
I like seen the part of it.
Yeah, I'm
That sounds
like,
gross.
he's kind of just passed by. I'm like, nigga, did you just talk about like you just slipping and sliding over people jerking off in the shower?
Ooh.
So
Let me ask something, Reggie. What would you do if you had to make that decision? Are you drinking the bleach or are you going to jail?
I mean, I don't know, G. I mean,
Let's say hypothetically,
you're saying if I had
you're
a
found
if
guilty
I had
and you
a
have to go to
chance to try to
jail.
get out and the get out was to drink bleach. God damn. I would want to go to jail.
You
bro.
want to get fucked in the ass or you going to drink some bleach?
Here's what I
Reggie?
would- here's what I would say. Here's what I would say.
I hope it's Clorox.
Nah.
Don't give me that store brand bullshit.
Look, man, I would try to do anything I can to get out of prison. I guess. I mean, not anything, but drink bleach.
You think that's the limit? That's the how do you plead insanity? You tell them, yo, I'm
You know what it
crazy.
must be to deal with crazy people, bro. You're not.
You want to get
You,
fucked in
might,
the
you
ass?
think it might fuck with them psychologically that it makes you crazy, being around all them. All
Probably.
The time.
Yeah, absolutely. You
People don't come out
literally
the-
hear.
People don't come out the same. That's the thing. Like people don't come out the same. I feel like out of a mental institution.
No,
When do they say you can go home?
never.
When you calm down and can be
Normal.
Around social norm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's after you're like
That's the same
heavily
thing with prison.
medicated.
I mean, good behavior. You
No,
get out and
well, you have to do your time. Good behavior just cuts your time.
yeah, it cuts your time. Mental. I mean, eventually they gotta let you. You do your time.
Yeah, but you could. There's no good behavior. You could be a good behavior. You're still mental. Like they're
Yeah.
still not gonna be like, yeah, you're doing great, but you're still nuts.
Because the thing is also you have to keep the crazy up.
Yeah. I guess.
If you don't keep the crazy up, they're like, this guy's faking, and send your ass to jail.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Can you imagine the double whammy?
They figure it out. They go lying piece of shit.
One day,
Go back to
one
jail.
day, one day,
No.
one day, one of the crazies is talking to you like, bro, shut the fuck up, shut up.
What's with you?
And they're like,
There's nobody there.
you're like, dude, I can't take this. Send me to prison.
I'm normal.
Send me to prison, bro. I can't.
What if that's what they figure out that you are crazy? They go, get me away from me. I'm normal.
Yeah.
Sure, bud.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy. Take two of
You're like,
these.
look, man, for real, look, I just want to get out of here, please. Like, let me out.
Yeah. It's
Go ahead,
okay.
man, yeah.
Go ahead. They go.
They go guards. And
They
the
go
guards
like
come in
this. They go.
Yeah.
Give him a needle.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, please. I'm okay.
You know, but the
okay.
thing is, mental they fill you with drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
You're literally a zombie.
Yeah, bro.
What
So
was this Florida man about?
the guy who
That
drinks
guy who
bleach.
drinks bleach?
bleach.
So
okay.
I would probably just go if I did. I mean, if you
Stop
did the
drinking
crime,
the
you gotta,
bleach.
if you do the crime, you gotta do the time, bro. If you did the crime,
Cheer, you drink the bleach?
I'm gonna drink the bleach, bro. I can't survive in jail.
No.
you can start the crime.
No,
Dude, you be
you
holding
can't.
the pocket.
I'm gonna have to find a way to survive, and I do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I'll become part of. I'll find a way to. I don't know who can I be with? Who can I find solidarity with?
You gotta join. They always say
Jerome?
No, they say when you go to prison, you have to join your clique. You gotta fuck with the Cubans, Gio. It's your people versus everybody else.
They're not gonna. Want
They're not gonna want him.
The white people don't want you. You're not.
the white people. Can you imagine that show to the Aryans? They go, hey, what's up, man? I need protect. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
yeah. Honestly, you might be fucked.
I'm drinking the bleach. I'm gonna have to drink the bleach. I'm gonna have to be with my people.
Reggie gotta be with the Zoe pound.
And it's like crazy.
They'll have my back. We run. The Zoes run shit in prison.
They don't.
They
It's
do.
crazy. They don't.
You know this. They don't.
The Mexicans and
No, the thing is, the Zoes. The thing is, they don't fuck with nobody, so nobody fucks with them. That's what it is. Let everybody else go and do this shit, and we're just the observers. We're like to the guards. You don't believe what's going on there.
Yeah, but they're not saying it like that.
Yeah.
Where's the accent? Where's
You wouldn't believe. Oh, you won't believe what's happening. Oh, officer, you know what's happening out here. Got it. Look at the Mexicans. Look at them. That's the.
what is lunch?
Yeah. Oh, you know, because
A bunch of vagabonds.
I want to eat. Where's their food?
They say, you know, hey, because I told you, you know, like, give me another piece for lunch. Please. Yesterday, it wasn't good. And today, I'm hungry. I'll do great, Kevin. I'll be like the Django of.
Yo, he would, bro.
I'll be like the house nigga of the prison.
He would create.
Django was a house nigga.
No, I'm saying, but I'm Samuel Jackson. I'll be like the house nigga.
He would create a whole new persona. Like he would not be Reggie. He would.
I'll be like well respected.
He would change his whole name. It would just be at the end.
Yeah. No.
Give me some food.
Cause you know how like Ali Siddiq talks about being like the fire safety clerk. I'll be like the respected guy in the prisons.
Oh yeah.
They be like, Reggie, I'm like, what's up, man?
Would you be like Nelly, just reading books in the library?
I mean, you gotta find a way to do something.
That was a movie, by the way.
It's a great film.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but that's Florida, man.
Florida, man.
Drink the bleach.
Drink the bleach or not the
Yeah,
bleach?
to drink
Guys,
the-
what
you
would
guys-
you do?
What a title for
Yeah.
that! What a title.
Would y'all join the crazies? Would y'all try to join the crazies, or are you just gonna, you know?
Reggie, who's messaging you? Why you keep looking at your fucking watch?
No, it's the group chat blowing up, man. I'm sorry.
Who's group chat?
Oh, sorry, guys.
because I'm like,
It's exclusive group. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the Haitians. The food here sucks.
Yeah. Oh, let me go in the kitchen because you guys don't know how to cook in here. That's what I would do.
I see Reggie wearing a little hair that beat the lunch lady. You want more food? I give
It
you.
would get me out of getting fucked, right? So
No, they're gonna fuck you for the food.
nah.
technically in jail you get jobs. You don't get to choose your job.
Oh,
You get
They
jobs.
just
Yeah.
sign you?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What if I'm
Well-
bad at the job? What if I'm skilled?
you better figure it out.
What if I'm
Because you in
skilled
jail.
in something that I'm, you know?
Well, I guess it depends on how you act and what job you get.
Yeah.
If you get laundry or like,
I feel like that I'd end up being like
Chef cooking.
the guy mowing the lawns outside.
I don't think you get that job.
Nah,
Joe.
Joe.
That's not a job.
It's not
for
a
jail.
job for
What do you
prisoners.
mean? You've never seen the one where it says prisoners at work?
That's good behavior.
Yeah, I've had good behavior. I'm not a felon.
I mean, you're in prison for something.
Yeah, because I drank the bleach. They go, hey, put him in jail is weird.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, that was
Yep.
Florida, man. I guess.
Bro, I died with the Haitian accent. Bro.
Well, Kevin, we're going to transition over to, we did Geo story. Today's
do Geo
your
story.
story, man. Kevin Chin. Let me get this right. Born March 14th, 1993.
That is correct. I was
Right,
born
there you go.
March 14th, 1993.
You were born in Brooklyn,
I was born in Brooklyn. Yes.
but raised in Queens. How long,
Most of my life I was raised
how long
in
did you
Queens.
live in Brooklyn?
I lived in Brooklyn. All right, so let's go.
Is that
Here
a
we
Brooklyn
go.
accent?
It's because I posted that shit today.
From Brooklyn,
Sorry. So I lived in Flatbush for. That's when I was born to, I would say, maybe 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved to Canarsie, still in Brooklyn,
Uh-huh.
till I was in the end of first grade, going to second grade. Second grade is when I moved to Queens.
Oh, okay.
How old are you in second grade? Like, what?
You're like, I don't know, it's a long time ago. Second grade?
Yeah.
You gotta be like 7 or 8, no?
All right, so I spent like
Something like
like I would say 7 years in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. So
Okay.
7 years in Brooklyn. And then from there I moved to Queens. I moved to Springfield Gardens, which is where my house is right now. It's at the edge of Queens, going into Long Island on that side.
See, Kev, you right there next to the line. See?
Yeah, but I ain't there.
Don't disrespect me.
Yeah, for real.
You bring that shit up.
But yeah, I lived there till I graduated high school and I left. Yeah, New York was an amazing time. Amazing time to be alive in New York back in the day.
Do they really have like the, like, I know you went to a Catholic school, but did the public
Yeah.
schools, do they have like the PS and it's a number?
So yes, I went to Catholic school all my life because my parents raised me as a Catholic. My father wanted to raise me as a Catholic. and my mother didn't like public schools because she got picked on as a kid.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, she went to public school.
yeah, my parents went to public school because
Yeah.
obviously when you come from another country, you don't go to
Yeah.
you don't
get the
got money.
choice.
You don't got money. You go to the school that you have.
Uh-huh.
But yes, there's in middle schools, junior high schools are PSs, yeah, or ISs too as well.
What's that?
It's another just I don't really get that shit, but yeah,
I
there's
feel like the PS stands for public school,
yeah.
and IS would be like
I don't know.
international.
I don't know. There was those. But yes, there are PSs. PS 113, whatever. Bullshit.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I got one. If you let's say hypothetically, right? You think back to when you were back there. What would you say would be like the best day, like a great day?
The best day in New York?
Yeah, like you woke up, you didn't have school that day.
Are we talking about you trying to make me do like
A day in your life.
Yeah,
No, you trying to make me do
That guy code.
Ice Cube's good day?
No.
no. I'm talking
No,
about
like
like a good ass day.
In a sense,
Like you
what's-
wake up, what would be like your go-to breakfast spot, or like
Well,
where you
obviously
go
you-
get breakfast?
Well, obviously, I already talked about this in the last episode, which is a bacon, egg, and cheese. Well, the last two episodes.
Yeah.
Bacon, egg, and cheese is what you have to do in the morning.
Yeah.
So, where would I go to get a bacon, egg, and cheese? What is different? Because it's different now in New York. But back then, the best bacon, egg, and cheese I ever had was at Jamaica Ave by the Q54 bus stop, right in front of the train station. It was a corner store right there. It was right across the street from the McDonald's.
You made him emotional.
No.
Really,
It's reminiscent about the day.
he's like right next to a McDonald's.
So that bacon, egg, and cheese was fire. That shit used to be like, that shit used to hit because like the cheese was like melted perfectly, and that shit was hit. That was lit. And I think back then, that shit was like what, fucking what, $2.50?
Damn.
Like $2.53. Yeah, like that shit was
That's a
nothing.
steal right there. That's a steal for breakfast. That's a
That's a
Like you wouldn't like. Why would you go to McDonald's? Like you go to the grocery store to get. You know what you could have bought back in the days. Like and
tell us, Kevin. You got $10 in your pocket.
So all right, $10. You got a fortune. You got $10. I would have spent the whole $10. All right, so like really back in the days, like when I was really young,
Yeah.
especially like living in like Brooklyn and like early in Queens,
Mm-hmm.
you really had 25 cents bags of chips.
Yeah.
You could get any candy you want because they were all like 25 cents. Like, and in New York, like the way that they have it set up is, you have the guy behind the counter, and then you just have like sections of like glass sections. It looks like bulletproof glass. It might be bulletproof glass, but whatever. It's like glass sections
Yeah.
of like different candies, so like you can see what you want, and you literally just point like, give me like 5 of those,
Yeah.
2 of those, like that. And then obviously you have the ice cream thing right in front, so you just open the ice cream and grab ice cream if you want. And then you get the bag of chips right behind you. Like
Everything was in arm's reach at the counter.
what a time.
I'm like, you know what? Let me get a honey bun too. Like, you know, it was literally that. It was like, yo, let me get a sandwich. Like,
Yeah.
One more here, and then at the corner store you get it. All right, let me get a do rag too. Like, you look at this.
Kevin, that goes your $10.
No, that's you still reach $10.
Kevin, he said that's $3.75. Everything that you got through.
Bro, yeah, no, but yeah, you see, like I feel like in food in general in New York, like it's so much cheaper. Like it's you can eat for so much cheaper in New York than you can like in Miami. Miami's expensive as fuck. But yeah.
Do you feel like when you like growing up in New York, did you try when it comes to like the food? You know, obviously you have places that are kosher spots. Do you feel like they're very? Can you feel like the culture is so much different when you're eating that kind of food? Like, is there a spot that you say like, oh, I have to go here because the kosher is better, or you rather go to somewhere else, or is there a specific type of? I know in New York, is there a specific type of pizza that you like versus like a
pizzeria? You mean? Because
well, not pizzeria because you can do like Sicilian. You can do.
Well, I do a New York slice. I like
New York slice. It's a classic.
Like Sicilians are like I respect it, but I rather New York slice.
Okay.
Is there a specific type like there's specific places that go for specific meals? Like
You had routine, in a sense.
well, obviously, like so there's. I used to like when I used to play football in high school.
Yeah.
After games, I used to get a shrimp parmesan sub.
This
Like
nigga,
hero.
bro. A shrimp parm?
Hero.
sounds
A shrimp
awesome.
but I'll go to this one place out. So my high school was in a predominantly white neighborhood, white and Hispanic, but mostly white. And it was in Middle Village, and basically on Cross Bay Boulevard, there was this pizzeria / Italian restaurant called I think Roses Pizza. And I used to go there after every game, and get that shrimp, and it was fire, bro. And the best thing I ever had in terms of the shrimp parm sub. Obviously, you have like certain corner stores you go to for certain sandwiches. I have my own Chinese spot, which I take you to my Chinese spot.
Yeah.
Even though it's Chinese spots change with ownerships over time, but
Still fire.
no, it's still fine.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
What do you I'm gonna shift a little bit. What made you want to come to Miami?
What made me want to come to Miami?
Yeah.
FIU. That's the only reason I came to Miami. Honestly, I didn't want to come to Miami. When I left New York, I didn't go to Miami. I didn't want to come to Miami. I wanted to go to Tallahassee. Technically, I wanted to go to FSU.
You want to go to FSU, yeah.
I wanted to go to FSU. Miami. So after I graduated high school, I went to Jacksonville for a year to live with my grandmother, and I was going to go to Jacksonville University. But there was a lot of things with that. Like, it was giving me a scholarship. They was asking for too much money, and they was forcing me to live on campus, which made no sense to me because I literally lived down the block. My grandma's house was down the block. Like,
Yeah.
why you forcing me to pay to live on campus?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
So I didn't go to Jacksonville University for the first year. I just worked basically, and then I did the entrance exam for FIU the next year, and I just went to FIU. It was cheaper.
Yeah.
And then I came to Miami, and then that's it. That's it. I've been here ever since.
You've been here.
But yeah. In terms of I guess you say schooling, 'cause I think Gio talked about his schooling in New York. Like I said, I did go to Catholic school. I started Catholic school in Brooklyn, in St. Catherine of Genoa.
Okay.
That school is currently closed.
A lot of people do it in New York. Like my cousins went to Catholic school too.
I think a lot of Caribbean people they
went
push
to
that shit a lot.
Sacred Heart. My cousin went to Sacred Heart.
I do know about Sacred Heart. So yeah, I went there for obviously till second grade. I was well known in that school. Like I was that nigga in that
Kevin,
school.
you're second grade.
But I was that nigga. Like in that school, I was that nigga, bro.
Oh my god.
Because like I was cool. Because obviously at that point, I used to go to the summer camp program in the school. And I used to be cool with the lunch ladies and the lunch ladies' daughters. They were grown ass women. And they used to buy me food. Like I was known in the school.
Kevin was
like,
milking them at the second
I
grade.
He would
I
get
was-
an extra milk carton.
Yeah.
with
I
his lunch.
was known in that school. I'd get like they would literally buy me Chinese food. They'll buy me pizza. Like they'll bring that shit for me, like that. Then I went to New York. Then I went to Queens. I wasn't known at that point. I wasn't that nigga
Brand
anymore.
Brand new now.
Brand new. But then I moved to Queens. It was different being over there, and especially at the time, it was at a time when my parents were splitting apart. I think they split apart like in 5th grade, like, and then over there is where you get kind of influenced, especially at that age. You get influenced a lot with like gangs, because that's a big like. The neighborhood I grew up in, there's a lot of gangs in that neighborhood, and there's a lot of gangs in that where that school was. Even if it even still was a Catholic school, I don't get that misconception that Catholic school you safer. You're not. Like you're still exposed to gangs, especially in New York. Like let me ask you, like you guys had playgrounds over here, right?
Yeah.
What was your playgrounds like in middle school?
In middle school, like a traditional playground. I mean,
Like what?
had the slides and had the jungle gym and the.
I don't think I can give you an answer to that.
You know my playground. You know what the playground was in? It was a concrete like lot, like
Okay.
like a parking lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's what the play a fenced out parking concrete lot.
Gotcha.
That's where you kind of like.
When-
It's like jail. It literally was like jail. Like it literally was like there was bars on the window.
Yeah.
This is Catholic school. There's bars on the window, like shit like that. Like it literally was like jail. And obviously there were still gangs in the school, and that's where you get influenced to it. So
Do you feel like you had to kind of like, let's say, not grow up sooner than you had to be, but you had to
in
get
general,
more awareness as a kid?
in general, in New York, you have to grow up fast, especially if you like taking the bus, you have to learn things fast.
That's true. I forgot that the public transportation is like everything over there. It's,
Yeah.
You guys are
You don't-
quick on the fly too.
You don't want to be on a cheese bus. You get made fun of. Being on a cheese bus.
It's a yellow bus, Joe. So cheese bus is a joke. You go cheese bus.
Cheese bus. What's a cheese bus?
No, I mean I wanted to understand.
Yeah.
I thought
bus.
it was like a
So,
like a
that's-
shitty bus.
I feel like that's the difference. Like over here in Florida, Like going on the yellow bus was like
Was
like
a,
fun
like a regular
because
thing, yeah. I used to love it.
because it was different because obviously you had speakers, you had music on the buses.
I did, yeah.
We had a lady who would literally hit cars and she didn't care. Like there was one time she picked me up,
Yeah.
and then she was backing out of like she was trying to get out of one of those like apartment complexes. This bitch backed up and she literally ran on a car. She literally broke tires on top of the hood and everything. And we're out there
Drove
like,
off.
yo, lady, we gotta go to school.
But it is different here, yeah.
No,
Like,
it's
for us, I feel
completely
like it's.
different.
I used to always like. You used to know people had their like respected seats. Everybody, I used to always chill in the back. That's kind of racist now. I think about it. With this, I mean,
sure.
bus.
Yeah,
But yeah, but it was what
that
it
was
is.
the cool
Listen,
side.
dude, listen. The thing is, it's the same thing on the city bus. Like,
Yeah.
and going to like school in the city bus, like all the niggas is in the back.
Yeah.
All the like black kids, everybody's in the back making a fucking ruckus and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, bro. Like, it was fun. Like,
Yeah.
it was like
It was life.
It was an experience like just taking like the train or the bus to school. Like it was.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it now. Like I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
But like it was good to like experience it.
It's not that bad now, Kevin. When we went, it wasn't. That's not that bad.
No, but I'm an adult. I'd rather drive. The fuck? I don't want to
But
take.
sometimes it is easier to get around. I feel like
No,
it's
going
not-
to the city.
when you go to the
yes.
city, yeah, it's
But I'm not gonna take a bus and a train to go to Brooklyn. The fuck?
yeah. I feel
You know what buses and trains you have to take? You have to take this transfer to this transfer to this, and nah, I'm not doing that.
yeah.
Imagine have to go see a girl. You don't even know the struggle. You guys don't really know the struggle. Of
Tell us a story.
going to see a girl that's nowhere near you. Of trying to go see her, or vice versa, of her going to go see a man.
Yeah.
You don't know, like you. All right, fuck. I gotta go see this girl. All right, so now I gotta take this bus. And so I gotta take. All right, so in my sense, I gotta take the Q85 to the last stop.
Yeah.
I'm basically at the other last stop.
Yeah.
So I'm over here. So I gotta wait till that bus ends
It's a long bus ride.
to Jamaica Avenue. Now for Jamaica Avenue, I gotta take a train, which is either E or the F, to go somewhere else. To take another train to go somewhere else. To go to another part of Queens or another part of Brooklyn or Manhattan to meet up with somebody. So your train, your commute.
For her not to give you no cheeks.
No, that'll be worse. That'll be worse.
You gotta do all that.
Kevin goes, you know what the fuck I did? Get over here.
But it did happen. It has happened,
And
bro.
You
Yeah,
have
man.
to-
That's what it is,
I
man.
think you have
Now-
to leave during a certain time too, right? Because if not, the
So,
bus is stopped. The
at-
train.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
At a certain the trains don't stop. At a certain time, the buses do stop. The buses do like slow.
The trains run on 24/7.
Yeah, but it's like one every like,
Oh,
every, like 30.
But they run.
It's like then it gets like Florida. It's like one every 30 to 40 minutes or like
I
4
don't know if the
hours.
Metro Rail
And then
runs.
I don't think you want to be on
Because
that
then you
train.
literally sitting on at the fucking like
stop. Yeah.
by yourself.
Yeah, but it's I guess yeah.
And then the buses worse because some buses do stop.
Uh-huh.
Well, back then I don't know about now, but some buses did stop, and then now you outside like, oh, my bus don't work. My bus isn't working anymore. So
Yeah.
now you either gotta get in a dollar van, which hopefully that's running,
yeah.
which is never a dollar. Or the Haitians run the dollar. The Haitians and Jamaicans
They
run the
do that. I know the dollar vans. I know them.
Or you gotta get a taxi or a cab.
Yeah.
There's no Uber at this point. There was
Yeah,
no Ubers.
taxis, yeah.
There was no.
No, yeah. I took a taxi once when I was younger.
Yeah.
That was the worst experience of my life
Yeah.
with my mom.
What was the we put a pin. What was the New York story we were gonna talk about?
So about the stabbing.
Ah, yes.
So about I actually told you the story when you came to New York. It was probably one of the stories that got you scared.
I'm not scared of New York, Kevin.
So-
You're scared of me.
Around my block,
Oh, you did tell me this story.
there was this girl I actually knew. I actually knew her from the park. All right, so little history of my block. I live literally across the street from a park. The park is called Montebello Park. A lot of shit used to happen in the park. I don't know if it still happens. I met this girl in the park playing ball. Just random girl. I wasn't talking to her or anything like that. She was a little wild, crazy girl. Used to hang out with a bunch of dudes, and she used to act like a dude. Like, she was a little tomboy. girl.
Yeah.
So around the block from my house, this girl and her friends tried to rob this grown ass man with a knife,
Oh boy.
and that grown ass man took that knife and stabbed her to death.
Coño.
Damn.
And obviously he got away with that.
Oh, yeah.
because
Yeah.
self-defense.
Self-defense. Yeah. That's a self-defense, GOC.
He goes, not today.
No, she was literally like a little ass girl. Like
yeah.
imagine like she was probably 12.
God dang.
Damn, bro.
11, 12, yeah, something like that.
That's terrible, bro.
You just-
I mean,
the thing is
it's
the thing is
the group, you know?
you're product of your. Some people are part of their environment, and you just grow up around all the shit, and you
Yeah,
like.
that's true. That's true.
Because like, all right, so at that point in time, that neighborhood was like, it probably still is, but it was like heavy like blood related, like
Yeah.
like in terms of the gangs. There's a lot of bloods there. There's a lot of people getting jumped. Like even in that park, like me and my cousins went to the park to play basketball, and you see somebody get squared, like somebody get jumped in, like really
Yeah.
right there. So I hit somebody, like, threw the bottle, broke over his head, and they start jumping him in. And you grew up with, all right, let's go.
Yeah, it's just something.
Like you see people coming out straight out of jail, working out on like it's literally like you see in movies how they work out on the fence. It's literally like
Yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. You told me one time that you feel like I think they were gonna like jump you one time or something.
I have gotten jumped before.
Oh,
That's
damn.
I think that's like a staple in New York. Like if you were in New York, you've gotten jumped before.
Oh wow. Huh.
But yes, I have gotten jumped outside of my school in middle school. That's fine. I walked away from it.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
You're right, man. Made you tougher, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't
You
give a fuck.
Let the next nigga come up and Gee, you need to get jumped.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I have all this energy now. I just want to kill somebody.
My house has gotten broken into. People did rob my house before.
I remember you telling me that, but they took your PlayStation.
They took my Xbox.
Oh.
I had an Xbox 360. They took my Xbox. They took my laptop. They didn't take my products, which is weird because I had my products literally like on like I had like expensive ass shoes and shit like that on like a shelf above them, above my Xbox. So they took my Xbox, they took my laptop.
It's kind of just like quick in the scene. Like.
Yeah, I think it's because so my sister was actually in the house at the point, but she was in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Me and my mother left to go to I was running track at that point, to a track meet to drop me for the track meet. And they literally broke in, and then I think my sister heard something, and she said something, and then they ran out.
Yeah. Damn,
I didn't personally robbed myself. No, I have not gotten like nobody's ever taken anything out of my hand.
Yeah.
I've heard somebody try to think about doing it.
Yeah.
Like I was walking down, coming from school, walking down my block, and this was as I'm in middle school, and these two guys are walking past me, and I hear, "Oh, yo, let's rob this guy." I'm like, I wish you would. At this point in my life, like I was into shit,
Yeah.
and I already had my knife on me. Like, let's go, nigga.
Kevin was like, I'll make my day today, bro.
Make
my
At this
day.
point, I really didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about anybody.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like
Yeah.
try it, nigga. I'm gonna cut the fuck out of you. Like,
Nah, yeah, man. That's like you said, you have to kind of,
the
you kind of grow up like with an edge. You have to, kind of, you grow up a little faster. You have a little more awareness.
Kevin always has a rebuttal,
No, I mean,
so it's quick with it. Like you say a comment with him, he's just there like with a rebuttal.
growing up in the school bus, not school, in the city bus, you
gotta
get
have-
made fun of.
You get made fun of.
There's a lot of people talking shit. So you
you
either got to be not in the back,
yeah.
sit in the front with the weird people, or
With the questionables.
you got to be in the back and get ready. That's really it.
So now when you came down here, you were what, like at 17, going on 18?
No, I was 18 already. Remember, my birthday's in March,
Oh,
so
true.
technically I'm 18 already.
What's the first job? I guess you
My first job was
Working on
BJ's.
the wholesale.
BJ's Wholesale
Uh-huh.
Club.
No, Reggie, the restaurant.
The restaurant wasn't a thing at that
It
point.
wasn't, but
It literally became a thing that year.
you
That I
gotta
moved
clarify for the fucking Gen Z.
there. So yeah, BJ's Wholesale Club was my first job. I literally did everything there. Cashier. I got hired as a cashier. Cashier, carts, recovery, which is basically like cleaning
picking
bright,
shit,
yeah, cleaning shit. I was there for a while. I left there
Went
to try to come back when I came to Miami. Tried to go to another BJ's, but they didn't want to pay me the amount because I'll let you know, in BJ's they give you a raise every like 6 months. It's crazy.
Hey, for any of those young guys looking for a job,
But
go get your money.
but they gonna work you like a
Hey,
motherfucker.
well, fuck
That's
it,
the
you
only
gotta
thing.
work for, if you get a raise every 6 months, you gotta work for it.
So I started for Honda. So I worked for Core Springs Automall. I was a porter, valet / technician. And then I went to Best Buy.
Hey,
And then I met you fuckers.
the boys. Shout out to 553.
Why are we gonna be fuckers?
We're the
Because there's a group that we're chatting. We're called
Yeah, we're fuckers.
fuckers.
We're fuckers. Degenerates.
Yeah.
Best Buy, bro. Man, it feels like that first like hire, that first month feels like so fucking. It was a long time ago, but it really does feel like a long ass time ago. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And we worked there for like
We're
we were there for like 8
three
years.
best
I was there
friends that
for
anyone could have.
almost 9 years.
Yeah.
Close to right about. I quit before my 9 year.
Yeah. And now you're to it.
Now I'm at Toyota, guys. Yeah, I'm here.
Cool.
Let me ask something. What are pros about New York that Miami doesn't have, and what are pros about Miami that New York didn't have? What's something that you wish you had from in New York that you had down here, and the other way around?
A corner store.
Here we go, bro. Kevin said, "I just want to go get a bacon, egg, and cheese."
Pros in New York, like just in general.
What's something that you're like, man? Only New York is so
Pizza, water.
pizzas, guy. But Kevin, there's pizza spots everywhere here,
Stop.
and they're better than.
Shut up.
Oh, let me not
Stop.
There are a lot of people from New York that watch the show.
Yeah, you'll get beat up in the comments.
It's hard because okay, food in general, I guess we'll say is better
in
in New York than it is because you have more options.
But you like some of the Miami culture?
No, I like Miami food. Yeah, I'm not saying that. But in general, you literally have more options in New York.
Public transit is better.
I don't never talk about public transit at this point in my life.
But I'm saying, Kevin, let's say you were to go to the. Well, I guess it's different because down here, if you want to go to the city, it's not really a big deal to drive.
Well, Brickell, I'm gonna drive to Brickell.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a big deal.
I'm not gonna take
a big deal, you know.
Would you take a train to Brickell? No. What train goes to Brickell?
You can take the metro.
You gotta get off on Government
Center, and you take the Metro Mover. Yeah. It's a lot. but you talk about in New York taking 3 transfers on the bus and then
cool. I'm pretty sure I'll get to Manhattan faster than you'll get to.
Nah.
If you took a bus and a train to
maybe because
you can't drive. You can't drive to the train station. You'll take a bus to the train.
I don't think you would.
Yeah,
you would get to Manhattan a lot quicker.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, that's fine. But hey, the other talking about there's gonna be convenience. The Metro rail's gonna start running to like.
Shut up, Reggie. You're not gonna go to the Metro.
The Metro is a straight line, bro.
So let's see. All right, what else would I in New York? What else? Besides food, people know how to mind their business.
I knew that. I knew eventually.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that's a great con. A pro. Because I went to New York and it was great.
The big thing. People do know how to mind their business.
Yeah.
Miami, they stare at you. It's weird. Like Florida,
they stare at you,
look at you
and
like,
they always want to know what the fuck you're doing.
Why the fuck do you stare at me when I'm walking by? Like that's weird. And common courtesy, like New York, you would think New York is like very rude, but Miami's worse. Miami people are very rude.
Yeah.
They don't say excuse me or thank you or shit like that. In New York, they're rude. Don't get me wrong. New York niggas are rude,
but they're polite.
They're polite rude.
They're just as polite.
They're polite rude. So
your shoes untied.
It's backhanded. It's backhanded.
Yeah,
it's like that. Your shoes untied, you idiot.
All right, so now Miami. I like partying in Miami more than I didn't really get to party that much in New York, but from the parties I've been in New York, I like partying in Miami more than I like partying in New York. I feel like New York is more chill and like you vibe and you have a good time, but Miami's like you party.
You're partying until the sun comes up, bro. And even after then, you're still going somewhere else.
And
how about the seasons? Because New York, you kind of get a little bit of the season. You could actually get a winter.
I hate the cold.
So I guess you're a plus for Miami.
That's a big reason why I left. Especially because we had a house, so that means I had to shovel snow.
Yeah.
And when you shovel snow, and you finish, like all right, cool, whatever, and then you wake up the next morning and it snowed again, and then you got to do that shit again. It's not fun.
Going and warming up the car.
Yeah, warm up the car. Yeah. You gotta shovel your car out.
Fuck that.
You fall.
Roads are slick.
But you learn to drive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say driving is better in New York now. There's a lot of dumb kids in New York. But driving was better in New York. Like, you learn to drive.
They do say that. They say if you can learn to drive in New York, you can learn to drive anywhere, they say.
I wouldn't say anywhere. Anywhere in the United States.
Anywhere in the United States, yeah.
Not anywhere in other countries.
No.
Anywhere in the United States.
Yeah.
But, Miami, what else? I love guns.
Well, there you go.
I love my freedom that I can have my gun.
Big plus there.
I love my freedom that I can have with my car. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Because obviously in New York there's regulations. You have to, when you get a car, you have to go through inspection. There's no inspection in Miami.
Yeah. So your car couldn't be this loud in New York.
Your car couldn't have anything. Your car couldn't have a check engine light in New York.
Oh, what the fuck?
To pass inspection.
Jesus.
What?
Nobody in Miami can drive me.
What? You can't have a check engine light. You can't have a light out. Everything has to be working in the car.
I probably pick 5 cars on a lineup in Miami and had the check engine light. They don't care. with somebody else's tires and a spare in the back.
Yeah.
That shit has to be.
Fucking riding into the
Unless
wheel
you
fall.
know somebody, that shit has to be in perfect condition, nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure everything is fixed. You can't. You have to pass emissions because the emissions test
Yeah.
over there. Nigga, my car failed everything. But yeah,
This might seem like a touristy thing, I guess. But have you ever gone to like when did you go to Statue of Liberty? Ellis Island?
I went to the Statue of Liberty. So when I was in school in Brooklyn, that was Brooklyn, yeah. During the summertime, we had a field trip, which we went to the Statue of Liberty and went to Ellis Island. So I did go to Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island.
Did you ever do the Twin Towers before they?
No, I've never been to the Twin Towers. It's crazy because my aunt actually worked there.
Yeah.
Before it fell down. But no, I'd never been there. I've driven by it. I've driven by the memorial. After, but no, technically, I've never been to the Twin Towers. I've been to the Empire State Building. I've been to the top.
Woo.
Well, not the full top. I've been like, so in the Empire State Building. I don't know if it's still there, but they had like a virtual reality helicopter ride thing in there.
For real?
I don't know if that's still there.
Yeah.
This was years ago. This was like a long time ago. I went there. You know what I do miss about New York? All right, so this is like,
It hit him.
Christmas in New York is crazy, especially in the city.
It's
Like I remember like.
and New Year's.
Yeah.
But Christmas.
Nobody wants to go to the city during New Year's. That's a fucking death trap. That's a fucking annoying shit. But Christmas was crazy because like obviously you get the lights. Especially in New York, you get like on the streets that like the streets get decorated and shit like that. But like I remember if you guys remember when the Game Boy Color came out. I remember my mother took us to the city to I don't know if it was a Toys R Us or like was it like a big toy store to buy like literally like the Game Boy Color and everything like that in the city, and I don't know, it was snowing and everything. Like it was a magical time. Like, like it made you feel like magical.
Yeah.
Miami is not gonna give you that.
No, we don't even know. We don't even know when it's Christmas time. It feels like it's summertime. Like we don't even know the difference.
Yeah, because people keep their lights until
You just see
until
some
July.
decorations. Some people put up some.
I get what you're saying. It's
stuff.
different. It's a different.
I mean,
Experience.
all right. So winter, like I said, I do hate the cold, but winter was cool. Like
you
especially
feel it.
snow days, like especially when your mother didn't know you had a snow day,
Yeah.
and like you go to school, but then you find out school is closed, and then you sneak a girl back in the house. Not saying I did that,
Yeah.
but
quote unquote.
Just saying.
just saying it could happen.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's cool, bro. I mean, and now, do you ever see yourself moving back, like living in New York?
I can see myself living in New York for the right situation, or if anything happened, like say I get a girl pregnant in New York. Fuck, I'm gonna do. I have to,
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do? Stay in Miami? Like, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard.
I get what you're saying.
Would I choose to live in New York right now? No.
No?
Honestly, Miami is horrible to live right now. If you just saw, Miami became the highest place, like the worst place to rent a place or buy a house.
Yeah.
Recently, within the past week, it's literally the highest place right now. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Do you have anything else? Sign 'em
No,
off?
you had a little pretty good lot to say there, and I liked it.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit about me.
Tops a
a
lot
little
of
bit,
If you guys have any questions about my life or you want to ask anything, you can DM me. My Instagram handle is literally in the description. You can write a comment. I'll answer the comment. I read the comments for whatever you guys write down. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually the same question that we asked Jill last time. Was there anything that you ever, when you were a kid, you dreamed of like wanting to be?
A kid?
Yeah. Was football your passion? Do you feel like you always wanted to be?
So at first, which is crazy, like when I was a young kid, I didn't like sports because I didn't want to get my face dirty. I didn't want to fuck with my face. I was like a prima donna as a little kid. But yeah, so when I was playing football, yes, especially growing up around at that time, football was my main objective to like become a football player. And then obviously you have the goal like getting your like buying your mother a house and getting her out of like hardships and shit like that.
Yeah.
At the time, there was a lot of hardships going on. So yeah, that was a goal. And then as a kid, I probably say that football was probably my biggest goal, and that's what I was obviously working towards.
Okay.
Shit changed. So
Yeah,
whatever.
that was then. Well, here you are, Kevin. You out here doing this with us.
The honorary
We
Dominican.
appreciate- Here we go.
Yeah.
You should comment and ask Kevin about his party life here in Miami, guys.
Oh god.
Kevin, what's the best memory you have
If you
partying out here?
best memory,
What's the best party night?
the best party night. Fuck. half of them I don't remember.
Those are the best guys.
Welcome to my world.
Any questions?
The best person party night is probably it has to be a Centro night, obviously. Back in the day, I would say back in the day, it was like a couple of years ago. But
Back in the
yeah,
day, it's like
Back
5
in the
years.
day.
that wasn't 5 years ago.
Good night.
2018, 2019 was like 5 years.
We was in the Centro 2018.
No,
No.
2020 maybe.
That
It's like
bench.
2019,
You
2020.
should have written my name on that bench.
Which Centro night was probably my best Centro night? Felix's birthday was dope.
Yeah,
That's when Pratt got really
it
drunk.
was like 20 bottles. We had as a group. That was crazy.
Fucking, I don't know which one was the best night. I mean, my comeback after the accident was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I got really drunk. Oh, camera's dead.
Which one?
Okay, this camera ran too hot. This
Oh.
one.
Well, we're gonna sign. Kevin, you sign him off, man.
All right, yeah. So that was me. Like I said, if you have any questions, just bring this camera close. If you guys have any other questions, just hit me up in my DMs or comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the video. Until next time, peace.
Later.
Deuce.